All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're going to do two things. One, we're going to try to make Mondrak playable because I keep cutting it from every list I put it in and it seems to not be that good anymore. But also, we're going to try to make the worst Gearhulk playable in the same list. Now, to start with, we're going to be playing some Duskrose Reliquary as a kind of catch-all removal, but we should have enough artifacts or creatures to get rid of to this. We are going to play Nesting Bot because, well, Nesting Bot's still really good. Haywire Might, just a way to get rid of some extra artifacts and enchantments on the cheap. Teething Wormlet, because we will have tons of artifacts. Collector's Cage makes a lot of sense, and especially if we're going to try to play the big Pyrewood Gearhulk, this is kind of going to be an easy way for us to cast it. Get Lost, obviously, just kind of a way for us to remove some problematic cards. We are going to play Legion Extruder. This is a good card for getting us those 1/1s into 3/3s. You know, maybe even getting multiple 3/3s with the help of Mondrak. Like, there's a lot of stuff we can do with this, and sometimes 2 damage is finishing damage. We do have a Toby Beastie Befriender because we will have a lot of tokens, so why not try to get us a big 4/4 here? Or a Brass Forge, just for those games where they just got a lot of sweepers and problematic cards. Well, maybe this will still help. Plus, Mondrak makes 2 of these, and that's actually kind of nice. Sandstorm Salvager, Salvager, this is actually getting us 2 cards, 2 creatures, I should say, and one of them is a 3/3 Golem, which is great, because we also get to pump up creatures with this, so hopefully we will get to use this ability multiple times. Of course, we're going to be playing Anim Pakal, because, well, if we have Mondrak, we get double the tokens, which is nice. If we get the Gearhulk, that's just more things people can't block. But if you don't know what Mondrak is, if you get 1 or more tokens, you get twice as many, and you can pay 1 colorless mana or 2 white mana / 2 life for each of those to actually make this indestructible and sacrifice 2 other artifacts. Pyrewood Gearhulk, on the other hand, is 6 mana, 7/7, Vigilance, Menace. All your things get +2/+2 in Vigilance and Menace until end of turn, and the damage cannot be prevented that turn. Now, I will say there are some other cards we can play in this slot, but when we talked about it, we weren't looking to play the big flying thing that gives all your stuff flying and makes them bigger for the number of creatures, mostly because that costs 8. And yes, if we get it for free on the Collector's Cage, it doesn't matter, but I wanted a thing we could actually cast, and this is one of the few spots we could actually use this. And then, of course, we're playing Doll Maker Shop because making the tokens is great in this list for a lot of reasons. And if we do get the Porcelain Gallery for free, why not? So if you've been looking to play either of these 2 cards and this list works out and you want to download it, check out our link. It'll take you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor. And I want to say thank you to all of you that have been going to Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. You can use code DRAGON while shopping there, DRAGN. It'll save you 5% of your whole order. And y'all are helping us get closer to affording the things we need for the channel, like an editor, which is super nice. But for now, let's go see if Mondrak and Gearhulk can get the job done. We have to mulligan this. Like, that's just not functional at all. All right, keep this. Obviously, we'll put that back in. Okay, let's see if we can find some artifacts to go with these wormlets, because we're going to need some life back from all these damage lands. I mean, if we were to draw, like, Nesting Bot here, I was going to say, and then a land for the Salvager would have been pretty sweet. Alright, well, we're just going to hope. We got nothing else we can do. Oh, that thing has potential to be really annoying, but we're going to gamble. We're going to try to be aggressors here. I may end up regretting this. Though there's a lot of cases where we could get rid of whatever they actually cast this turn with the mana, so that's something. Oh, this might be a Sheltered by Ghost situation. Because they could Sheltered by Ghost, and really it only costs 1, because then you get an extra mana from the Kami. So this could still be a rough turn, if that's what they have. Hunter's Talent. That's a thing. Alright. Didn't expect that to be the card they were going to play. But it's still useful here. Virtual Loyalty. Make it 2/2. Alright, well. As much as I would like to play Mondrak, we're going to go this guy here. So we can continue being aggressive. Interestingly, didn't want to block there. Feels like this deck's trying to do a lot of things here, because it's got Virtue. Maybe there's some +1/+1 counters I just didn't draw. They just got like the weird part of the deck. I've had that happen. Hell, we all have at some point. Yeah, there's Innkeeper's Talent. Now you can put a counter on the thing. But yeah, they're probably just too far behind here. I mean, I say that. I guess maybe you put a counter on the Kami, you could block. Well, that wouldn't do it. Oh, I could say maybe you get 3 mana, so you could block, fight something. 4 mana, actually. Yeah, maybe. There's some things they could still do here. And they get any color from the Kami, right? Yeah. So they have 4 mana here. Maybe there's still some things. Oh, that will not be enough. Yeah, because now we just all-out attack. Even if they block, they go to 7, take 7. Block, take 6. Yeah, we just attack with everything. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We have so many ways to deal with this. Just get rid of that. I mean, you could have also attacked, pump the tokens, get rid of a thing. Like, there was 3-4 different things we could do. Sure, you got it. Alright, not the way we wanted it to work, but you still take those. Okay, there's a chance we could do some things with this. We have an early nesting bot. We've got Doll Maker Shop. We could possibly get rid of a thing. Would have been much better if we were on the play here, but, you know, it is what it is. Opponent, come on, attack for 1. Let's go. You're the red player. You're supposed to be faster. There you go. And we found a 3rd land, which is good, and it's not a pain land, which is excellent. That is very important with the context of things we're dealing with right now. That's fine. Only thing that sucks is now I can't actually get the dude I want, or get a dude and whatever, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and attack. I guess we risk it for the biscuit here and see if the opponent has something to protect their Swift Spear. Alright, well, sure, I guess. There's a new Swift Spear. And a Bolt Wave. Okay, so they're just straight up trying to burn us out. I gotcha. Fair enough. Dang it, if I'd have known I was going to draw you. Jeez, come on. I would have changed so many things if I'd have known that was on top. But here's the plus side, right? If we draw an untapped land, we get access to Mondrak to make a bunch of tokens, and then it's like, it's cool. I'm just going to block here. Like, I guess if they rage, they rage. Come on, untap land. This has potential to be huge. Oh, they're just going to kill our token. All right, fair enough. All right, I want the life gain, but I think I need to do this so I can make a 1/1 first. So attack, we make the token. We at least have something to block with here. Then next turn, I can play Teething Wormlet and do the thing. All right, cool. Yeah, Teething Wormlet was going to be insurance to try to start gaining a little bit of life. But, yeah, not really sure what happened there. But, you know, you get lucky, you take those wins. Mulligan that. Okay, this is much better. I'm going to keep this, and wow. We're on the play. I guess I'll get rid of Urbrass Forge and hope for the best. That's tough. I almost put a land back, actually. I really wanted all these cards. But it was probably should have been land or Collector's Cage. but we'll see. Right now, the hand's rocking in a never punish fashion right now. Oh, frogs. I hadn't seen frogs in a minute. Man, we're just going to get in there with everybody. Let your frogs do whatever they're going to do. Yep. Well, if we get something good under Collector's Cage, if we get like Pyrewood or something, game's just over. All right, well, let's see what we got. It was not it was another Collector's Cage, so I mean, we might just go with that. Because we could technically have multiple things happen here. So let's do this. I want to trigger this first. In case a Mondrak comes up, we could at least get another token. Oh, that also wasn't supposed to all go off. Oh, I had to put our stops. Ah, well. It didn't matter. Yeah, for something like that, you have to hit shift or control so you can have your actual stops. The first thing will resolve. Then we could have activated the Collector's Cage. Get the other cage, see what we would have. Then we could activate that. So, one of those things just to keep in mind if you play the deck. Ugh, mulligan that. Okay, this will keep. I'm gonna scrap this just because I don't have green mana. Oh, actually I did. Crap. I thought this was. Oh, that was bad. Because I could have got rid of Collector's Cage there and felt so much better. And I drew another Collector's Cage. Gosh, dang it. That feels real bad. And I don't even get my token from that. Ugh. Serves me right though. I deserve it. Sure, I guess we'll take that. That's the best thing under there. Wow. And all we did was draw lands. That's hurtful. There's a Gearhulk. Alright. Maybe we can turn this into something. Llanowar Elf, sure. Engineer. Alright, so we just need to kill the engineer, because killing the Afterburner Expert does nothing with the get loss. I was going to say, you're at least attacking for 4, right? Anything else would be crazy. Oh, man, are you kidding? That's embarrassing. You know, in theory, if we ever get a creature, it can be real big. So there's that. Soul Cauldron, sure. I don't even have anything in my yard, so it's just get that. They could make a dragon next turn, so I mean, that's real. This would also pump itself this turn. Get in for 7. Oh, they're just making the dragon now. Yeah, why not? Put us out of our misery. Oh, now we get a Mondrak that is meaningless. Alright, cool. Well, we didn't even do anything that game. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Maybe we get a Mondrak or a, what's his name? Pyrewood Gearhulk under this cage. Has anybody else noticed that, I don't know, maybe it's just when I'm playing or whatever, but there's a lot of people that seem to be timing out or really slow about taking their turns and their actions, or randomly AFK on like turn 2. And I don't think it's an arena thing, which is weird because I've played and I've watched other people play and it's fine. So it feels like there's something else going on there. All right, we might just be on double shopkeep action. Oh, maybe not. Though I almost hope they let us keep... Okay, they did. They let us keep the Collector's Cage. Awesome. Ah, we didn't get either thing. I guess I'll take a get lost, though. Alright. Put a counter there. Alright. Oh darn, I have to sacrifice a creature. You got it. Ooh, I could do this or I could do this. How do we want to go about things? I think we do this. Opponent says GG. I don't know if it's GG yet. Maybe they just have a bunch of momentum breaks and there's like, can't do anything. Because obviously, like, momentum breaks do nothing when you have a billion tokens. You got it. Always make sure you get rid of the toys, because those do not trigger the doll maker shop. Yep, you got it. You can bounce that as many times as you want. I do not mind, let me tell you. Oh, this is fun. Because as soon as I put a counter on the biggest creature, I could kill the Fear of Isolation. Huh. Yeah, because I still can't cast the other thing if I were to get it right now, so it doesn't even matter. Let's just do this. Yep, Mondrak, good times. Yeah, they 100% don't have an out here, because... I mean, I guess if they're playing something that... Sunfall, maybe? Yeah, momentum breaks, pointless. Yep. You got it. I have so many things. Look at that. I was going to say, untapped land at the very least would have been nice. Then we could have just unlocked one of these porcelain galleries. But this is likely also fine. Alright, Exaxes. Alright, I mean, we kind of have to keep this. It's not super impressive because, you know, once Wormlet dies, we're going to be a little slow, but... it's something. It looks like he's dead here. No. Well, there goes our Animpakal. Actually, it's artifact or creature, but I assume they'll take Animpakal here. Unless they're really worried about our Legion Extruder. I was going to say, because they could have some... well, there's a nesting bot. That changes things a little bit. Alright. Let's do it. Because even if they had a, like, what you call, a bat here, I wouldn't care greatly if they got either of these. Oh, we're playing that kind of deck? Weird. Well, you know what's in my hand, so it's not really much of a secret. Get rid of that. Nope, we're gonna get to kill an attacker. Wow, that deck's playing Elspeth Smite? Oh, jeez. Okay. What in the hell? I don't think I've seen anything that plays Sanctifier and Elspeth Smite, but okay. I mean, you're taking the Reliquary. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but all right. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, you're not going to block. We get to go ahead and move that up. And then I guess we just do our thing. Get rid of that guy. End the turn. And then we can turn our 1/1 into a 3/3 and kind of keep on trucking here. Whoa! Giada? What's even going on? What is this? Man, this is what I tell y'all. Like, Mythic is not normal Magic a lot of the time. It genuinely doesn't feel like that at the very least. Obviously, we take this. Like, it's such a weird thing. Like, what deck plays this? It's like discard option, life gain thing, Elspeth Smite, Giada? Like, okay, there's some angels. That's a thing. Sure. Because why not? I mean, it has Death Touch right now. So this is just an angel deck that's playing Sanctifier for some extra life gain, maybe? I don't really know what's going on. Gonna get Anampakal, I assume. Fair enough. Alright, let us get a 1 mana or 2 mana Duder here. You were neither of those things. That makes us sad. Alright, well, attacking with both of them. Because why not? I mean, they do get to gain the life back, so there's that, but we at least slowed the pain down. Deep Camera, boy, you're gonna be surprised at what's in our hand. Attack for 2 still. Alright. Thank you. Jeez. Finally, let's go. Actually, you know what? I probably should just flip this to get the thing, because turning... Actually, these would be base 3/3s, so this would actually be bigger. Yeah, I'm into it. Let's make this 5. Why not? There you go. Do what you will. All right. Yeah, I don't know how to classify this deck. It was kind of a life gain deck, but using Giada to make probably some of the angels that gain life cheaper from the looks of things, because they're also playing Deep Cavern Bat with lifelink or whatever. I don't know, but we got there. I don't know what the rest of the cards were in their hand. Maybe just expensive angels. I have no idea. I guess because I have this trio of cards, the Reliquary, Might, Nesting Bot, I'll keep it. And we're on the draw, so if we do find an untapped green land, we could play Wormlet. But realistically, I think we're playing Nesting Bot turn 1 regardless. Especially since we have multiple artifacts we could play alongside the Wormlet. Probably the right choice here. Oh, that's weird. That went really quick. That feels like they might actually have Go for the Throat, and it just can't hit a Nesting Bot. I'm going to go for it anyway. See what's up. All right. Yeah, I think that's the case, but one of those things like, if it is, it is. Nope. I guess it wasn't. Weird. Huh. Alright. Still nothing? Wow, that wasn't exciting, was it? I mean, sure, we'll just get more damage in. I feel like I'm supposed to decline this till there's something better to hit, but I'm just going to go and do it anyway. I mean, it's 2 more damage. If they sweep the board here, we turn our nesting bot token into a 3/3. Oh, can we kill you from there? We play an artifact. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9? Well, it also depends what we find under here, right? Well, because this only gets creatures and artifacts. All right, well, let's see what we can do. Dang it. I was thinking if we found one of our better cards. Oh, wait, we can get a Get Lost. Yeah, sure. That actually gets rid of the enchantment. That's fine. That works perfectly. So we'll just do 1 here. And then we'll do 1 here. I mean, I could have got rid of it with the Haywire Might too, but I can get more damage this way. Yeah, and we should be good here now. Because any sweepers just leaves us with a nesting bot that we just pump up twice. Yeah, that should work. Funny, going for the 2 damage earlier could actually end up mattering here. Alright, that's all they had. Oh yeah, definitely keeping this. This is a no-brainer. And if we can get a 4th land that's untapped, going Dollmaker Shop, Urbrass Forge into Mondrak, that's like the dream. There you go. Hard to ask for too much more than this. This is the ideal draw right here. If there were a model draw, this was probably it. Oh, you're going to try to get a bunch of Hare appearance. I see you. Oh, no! I needed to play a red land for Urbrass. I goofed up. I was so worried about this coming into play. Tap next turn. Oh, gosh. That was terrible. That was terrible. At least that could start trampling over all these little duders that are going to come out. That's tough. Actually, you know what, though? I might have saved myself. Because the reality is, we would rather have Mondrak when we can protect it. You know what I mean? Like, just putting Mondrak out, and then they, like, Day of Judgment or something. Because they're obviously going to be playing Raise the Blast for all the Hare Apparent things. Like, probably makes more sense, realistically. So this is a lot smarter for us, I feel like. So while it was an actual mistake that I didn't intend to do, it actually might end up being the correct play. I see you trying to do some impact Tremors Hare Apparent shenanigans. I'm here for it, though. Alright, leaving the mana open. I could play Wormlet here, but I want to make sure we can protect Mondrak. Alright, end the turn. I guess right there I could have just sacrificed those 2 tokens that are going away, but meh. So I'm assuming here they raise the pass, they get, whatever, 4, 5, 6 creatures, however many that's going to be. And then we try to overrun them and maybe find something cool with our Collector's Cage. Yep. I'm going to mulligan this. Alright, this is better. I guess we get rid of 1 Wormlet. I mean, 2 would be nice, but, you know. Okay, let's lead with this still. Though, with the white land, we probably could have got away with Wormlet there. Oh, yeah, for sure we could have. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Wormlet. Attack, because they're not going to block, so we just kind of get a free attack here. And then we use this to get rid of this. Gain us a couple of life, and we get rid of a Squire. Probably could have got rid of something bigger later, but meh. It's alright. Ooh, another nesting bot. That's cool. Grow Wormlet. Damn. I guess I kind of got to take a get lost. Because we know we're playing against cats. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pump this. Mostly because next turn, we can just play Nesting Bot, activate this, and kill, like, I don't know, Arabo or whatever, if they play that here. Yeah, we're not worried about too many of those little hunters. Those are fine. Don't necessarily want this much land, though. I'm going to attack. Sure. The only reason I'm not pumping here is I want to wait and see, because there's a good chance they're going to play like Regal Caracal here, and I'd rather kill that and let them just have like a 4/4 Squire or whatever. That gets annoying, but oh, there's a Canker Bloom. Huh. Well, that's not a card I thought they were going to play on that turn. That's definitely a thing. Alright, well, I'll pump this and get rid of a Squire. What is this? Oh, yeah, this thing from Dominaria. Wow, geez. Yeah. I would love to have no more lands at this point. Opponent's got 3 unknown cards. What are they? Alright, well, you have a really big Squire. Raise the pass, huh? That's amusing. I was going to say, let us find our porcelain gallery. That's what we need. I mean, now we're just dead. Like, if we... Oh, my gosh. Y'all... We drew 6 actual spells, and I'm pretty sure 4 of these were in our opening hand. That's tough. Yeah, we can't win from here. We're literally just dead. Alright, GG's. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's rock and roll. There's a lot relying on this Teething Wormlet surviving here. Oh, opponent's reading it. We have a reader. That's a bad sign. Just play a tap land, opponent. It'll be fine. Maybe. Nope. Oh, Tiny Bones. Well, that does change things a little bit. Alright. I mean, I'm not going to let my Wormlet just die to that. That's not worth it. I guess I could have just Dollmaker Shop anyway and just run into it and just save that for a better card, but yeah. It's whatever. Oh, they don't even have the removal card anyway. Weird. Alright, cool. I don't know what they have and what kind of hand they kept there, but never punished, you know, I guess. Abzan with all basics. And a Strike Force. Oh, we're just going to get double strike to death. That's going to be unfortunate for us. I mean, I might as well just get these in here anyway. Get my life total up. Get them gains. Yeah, as long as they have that, one of those Ur-Brass tokens will never get through. I mean, I say that unless we flip like Porcelain Gallery or something, you know. Alright, cool. That works for me. Oh, that's all we got? I mean, we're still going to attack because, you know, reasons. Whoa, they're just taking the 3 instead. I guess they'd rather just get rid of something that could be attacking, but that's 3 damage, opponent. Or maybe they're feeling they're going to have to sweep the board anyway, and they'd rather us not have as many tokens left over. Oh, Mossborn Hydra. That's something. Give the Hydra double strike next turn, probably. I don't know what's happening. They let you play extra lands? Alright. Sure. Ooh. This actually is randomly useful here. Alright. Let's go. Because we can kill the Hydra no matter what Hydra blocks here. So that's fine. But, I was going to say, if the opponent takes enough, we just kill them. Gotta love that. Remember I said sometimes 2 damage is finishing damage? In this case, it was. Yeah, we'll try to make this work. I mean, this is one of those ones that even if we don't have Wormlet on turn 3, we at least have Ur-Brass Forge and Salvager. And we could draw something here. We can top deck a reasonable 1 or 2 mana thing. Oh boy, we're going to need it. Oh, are we playing Anipakal next turn? And running it into a bunch of just lifelinkers? Gets tougher if they play the one that gets counters when you gain life or whatever here. Alright, Deep Cavern Bat's gonna make our decision easier for us. Fair enough. The path has been chosen. Oh, well, that's nice. I think I'm going here. And my reasoning is, if we get a 4th land, we might need to get lost something, and then we can still pump stuff with Salvager. Whereas, like, if we played this that turn, then we're just stuck kind of doing only one thing, potentially, and wasting some mana. And we're still getting to attack with the 3/3, so it's not like that's nothing. There's a Pridemates. We might actually want to kill a Pridemates. Yep, I think we definitely want to kill a Pridemates. Actually, hold that thought. What if... what happens if we just play Anipakal here and attack? Assuming they block like a 3. They would take 4, 5, 6, 7. We would gain 1. They're at 10. I mean, it might be unnecessarily aggressive, but... Damn. Alright. I don't know what... We get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. They go to 9. Yeah, alright. Let's just do it. I think this is the right answer. Because if they spend their turn using the maps, then they're not really doing anything else. Unless they like drew a land, have a 2-mana thing, use both maps, you know. All right, Shelter, sure. Yeah, we're not going to let that happen. I'm just going to get rid of the Shelter by Ghost here. Reduce the amount of life gain they have and keep our biggest creature, one of our biggest creatures, attacking. Oh, and actually, if that's their play... Oh, no, because they gain 3 here. So they'll go to 12. Oh, going to 11. Okay. So we definitely can't win by just attacking here yet. But the opponent will be forced to block, and that's okay. Actually, I might as well get in with this too, right? Like, yeah, let's do it. Wow, no blocks. Why were there no blocks? Like, no blocks cannot be the right play here. I was like, yeah, I still don't think that's it. Alright, well, here come a lot of tokens. Mondrak showed up at the right time. I mean, you go to 5, take 4. I mean, even if you bring all your stuff back, it doesn't do anything here. Mondrak and Pakal, still good. Yeah, that ain't quite gonna cut it, even if you had a 1-1 here. Alright, we're just gonna... Yep. Alright, cool. Triple nesting bot, huh? Alright, I don't know if this turns out to be anything good, but we're gonna do it anyway, because why not? This has to be a bad hand to keep, y'all. Don't do this. Like, this is genuinely... Like, we might get lucky with it, but I don't recommend it. Wow, aggressive. They really don't want us having little duders, but okay. I would love for them to use more removal on these guys, though, and not our Pakal. That would be great. What is this guy? This is a 3-mana dragon. Whenever you cast a non-creature or dragon spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Alright, well that's good to keep in mind for the future, y'all, with dragons coming. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Alright. Man, come on, untap land. So we can get all these tokens from Mondrak. And then when our nesting bots die, we get extra tokens. Though they might just spend their turn killing Pakal here, and that's also very legit. No, Draconautics Engineer. Okay, that's not quite a dragon. It has dragon in the name, sort of, but that doesn't count. Sellsword, they're just like, nope, we're going to be blocking some things. We're tired of your crap. If we do this, we end up with 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. So our tokens will fly at least. That's kind of cute. I don't hate that. I only need to attack with 1 to trigger Pakal. So let's do that. Mostly because if we get another untapped land, I'd rather get more tokens. No need to blow them all up here. I was going to say, you definitely want to block that, right? Yeah, the others are flying. You can't block them. This is precisely why we attack the way we did. Alright. And now our nesting bot is a 2 power. Which does matter when your opponent has a bunch of 2 toughness things. Though they could make a dragon here. The ret, pace 6, each opponent loses 2 life. Otherwise it has Death Touch. That's fine. And Pakal wasn't planning on attacking anyway. Dang, really, y'all? Okay, fine. If you don't want to do the thing, I guess I'll just do the other thing. Now we can almost just pump the flyers and attack for the win there, so... Yeah. Like, get 3 more flyers. I mean, I guess they could kill Toby. Okie dokie. Not sure what's about to happen. But they only have 2 cards left. And they didn't cast a dragon. This is why we're playing at Mythic, but this genuinely feels like our opponent has a precon deck, which they very well might. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, if they manage to play the precon to Mythic, congrats. Like, that's kind of awesome. Legitly, not even like being facetious. Like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, opponent saying GG. Yep. Whew. All right, let's do it. I would much rather have one of these lands be a 1 or 2 mana thing, but we'll just try to make the best of it. Let's draw... Not that. Not that. You were supposed to be in there for the cage. You were supposed to be another card down, man. Oh, gross. I mean, I guess we'll look at the positive side. We got 4 more lands out of the way. But, man, that was not good. Alright, you have a doll maker shop. Sounds good. Okay, you might be a little something. I mean, they also could just have, like, Sheltered by Ghost or something, but we'll see. Nope, a Caretaker's Talent. Great, you can have that card. Oh, a backup Pakal. Because they're playing this, I don't want to play Mondrak here till we can get the extra mana so we can protect it. And then I think I want to go ahead and do this now anyway, to at least set up this collector's cage. Ooh. We could just get Mondrak for free, though. Ah, damn. Okay, well, dang it. Actually, with the cards I was looking at from the collector's cage, what I was actually likely to do here is take maybe the Urbrass Forge. So then during their end step, we could just play the Forge, have it loaded up, and then maybe try to get to a situation where we could Mondrak, you know, sack the counters, and then maybe just have Indestructible Mondrak here. But I don't know. I mean, that was a really good turn considering the deck we were up against. So, you know, you take those. Alright, y'all. I tried a bunch of games to get the Pyrewood Gearhulk into play, and I don't think it happened more than like 1 time. But Mondrak at least still showed his worth. So I think Mondrak's still very good. In this particular build, Mondrak can still do stuff. So keep that. I think the final list, I'm just going to have the Pyrewood Gearhulk just hit the bricks. It's just not it, man. It's nice that we can cast it, and it's kind of neat, but it's really just not the card we're looking for most of the time. It's actually kind of sad. There probably will be a time where that is the card we want, but right now is not it. It's not the right Gearhulk. But yeah, if you do want to play Mondrak, I think this is a list to do it. It actually is really good. Still does its thing, copies a bunch of stuff. It's hard to remove. So yeah, I don't have a problem with Mondrak at all. I think it does exactly what we want it to do in these lists. But Pyrewood Gearhulk's got to go. Oh, I also want to throw in that this deck was actually like 65%. So pretty good, even at Mythic, against all the weird decks. But if you want the list, maybe you want to try it, maybe you want to put the Gearhulks back in and do something with them, there'll be a link that'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. You know the drill. And don't forget to check out Tales of Adventure and use my code DRAGON, DRAGN. Save yourself some money over there. It's actually pretty cool. Otherwise, watch another video and watch it all the way through because that always helps the channel. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.